Thanks everybody for joining us on Inline Podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Like CM Punk said, the never-ending feud. Like, bro, hey, ever since WrestleMania, this feud went to a whole nother gear. Hey, let's pick it up at what was it? SummerSlam? Like, damn. Hey, ever since Seth Iconic cashed in, and CM Punk won where CM Punk won the title when Seth came in and took it from him, they been on a whole new gear. Hey, they both got bloodlust. This is the most bloodiest feud you can get right here. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. So, hey, Boof, right now, whose side you on?
Seth Rollins.
Why you say Seth Rollins?
Because I don't like CM Punk.
Oh, so it's personal.
Okay. It does, personal.
This is a personal feud. That's crazy.
Well, I would never be on CM Punk's side. Why would I be on his side for?
I thought you was a fan. You was a fan.
No, I'm not.
Oh, man. For me, I don't know whose side I'm on, to be honest, because sometimes I feel like I'm with CM Punk, and sometimes I feel like I'm with Seth. Like, at the current situation right now, I'm probably more like with CM Punk, but Seth is doing the best work of his career. He at least having the best title reign in his career right now. I can at least say that. You know? Like, ever since SummerSlam, now we've been picked up to the Fatal 4-Way. And we just had the Fatal 4-Way match. And it was like you said, it was pretty decent. But what happened? Seth Rollins didn't have Paul Heyman. He was in the hospital. He got choked out. Then he had Braun. The Bronze got kicked out for what they did to our chief. Hey, get well soon. So he came out and said he was by himself, right? Remember that? He said, I don't need no help. I can do this alone. If I can't do it alone, I don't deserve to have the championship. I said, yeah. So he went out there. They had a good match. Seth Rollins had CM Punk down, about to hit him with a curve stomp in the chair. What did he tell him? He said that I can't stand you or your whole family. A lot of people didn't catch that. That was a little nugget. They didn't catch it until it was obvious. Like, it was a little nugget he dropped, right? Then CM Punk called him. He slipped his head out and called him with GTS. He was about to go for a second one to end the match and win back his world title. And who came in to help Seth? Becky, low blow CM Punk. Seth hit a curse up for that 1, 2, 3. The whole world was going crazy talking about, is Becky in the vision? Is Becky in the vision? Like, bro, like let's take this step by step. First question, is Becky in the vision?
Obviously, now she is.
Oh, now she is. Now she
is. Yes. Now.
Okay. And what make you say now? Because WWE told you to say now, or because because your brain said now? Which one?
Because WWE put her in the official division now.
So WWE control you, right? Okay. Let me break it down.
WWE, they control the storyline.
Let me break it down. If you didn't know this first part, they're married. So, and then Becky not once has not stopped talking about how hot Seth is, how she love her husband. She talks about him all the time. What was the big thing that made her and Nikki pop? That Nikki was talking about Seth, about how he's a liar. And then Becky came back talking about, don't talk about my husband. And she ate her alive with the John Cena comment, right? So anybody knows who's married knows if a wife loves their husband and can't stop talking about them, they damn sure supports them, and they involved in everything they do. Hey, I'm sorry that you need somebody to control your mind and tell you how to think for you to get there, but she was always there. Second point. Hey, when Seth cashed in the SummerSlam, the iconic moment, who was in the back talking the most stuff along with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman? Who was back there talking the most out of all of them? Becky. Who was one talking about, oh, did I lie? Then was my post misleading? Who you think when Seth was walking with his cane or walking what he had with his daughter? Who you think was holding the camera? Huh? Who was holding the camera, bro? It was Becky. So she was in on it the whole time. Sorry that you couldn't tell the truth. You didn't know that he had his wife beside him? Oh, because WWE didn't tell you to think that way, right? So you only do what WWE tells you to think, right? Then lastly, if Seth don't have nobody to help him, and he said he thinks 2 steps ahead of you, and then the match is a fatal 4-way, a DQ match, who do you think finna come out and help this man? I know in y'all's brain in far, far away land, y'all think it's gonna be somebody who's mysterious who has no connection to Seth. Oh, who could it be? Who could it be? It was always his wife. It was always his wife. Why? Because she was always there. She never stopped talking about him. She helped him fool y'all when he was selling his leg. Who do you think helped him get prepared for all the appearances he went to? Who was recording them? Who was the main person talking when they in the back showing, oh, Seth, did I fool you? Did I fool you? It was always Becky. They're married. They have a literal child together. And y'all couldn't see this coming? But y'all wrestling fans and y'all supposed to know everything, right? Hey, obviously y'all don't know everything, right? So then lastly, she's obviously always been in the vision, right? And now because she's in the vision, she did what she wanted to do. Now y'all want to come out and say, oh, I didn't like the fact that she did what she did. Oh, I didn't like the fact that she did what she did. So people are split. Some people like it, some people don't like it. And the people who don't like it. Why? Because they didn't see it coming. Right? They the same people always talking about Duddy don't make sense. Duddy don't make sense. But when it makes too much sense, y'all have a problem with it. Because why? Because y'all ain't the one who said it. Y'all don't get no credit for it. Y'all have to eat y'all's word and sit there and just enjoy wrestling, which I don't like to do. Y'all like to complain about it and try to say, oh, Duddy should do this. TKO doing this with their pockets. Y'all just want to complain about every single little thing. But when Duddy gives you something that makes sense, that was clear as day and right in front of you, Mac, you can see it, it's a problem. So let me ask you one more time. Was Becky always part of the vision or she just not in the vision? You got to stand on it. You got to lie. And I want to hear it.
She's just now in it, so...
Thank you. That's all I need to hear was the lie. Hey, somebody who was a wife and was always there through the whole thing. Even in WrestleMania, she was always there. We can go back further than that. It's just in this group. Oh, okay. Like she said tonight with CM Punk. Hey, it's always been the vision. What she say? It was 10 years, right? So she was always been there. Y'all need somebody to tell y'all how to think. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, let's move on to the second part. So now that Becky, in y'all's mind, is officially in the vision, now, because Seth Rollins playing this seed about how I hate your whole family, and Becky came out low blow CM Punk, now everybody anticipating who coming back? AJ Lee. Right? And tonight only sparked it more where she's most definitely coming back. There ain't no, oh, she don't come back, we're getting Rhea. Oh, she'll come back, we're getting this girl. She's coming back. And I can tell you a whole bunch of ways, but it's obvious. For one, the crowd kept chanting her. Becky acknowledged it. CM Punk was looking out there. And then Becky kept sliding and telling, what you gonna do? Put your head on top of what you gonna do. She took it too far. And then when he went backstage, what'd he say? Where's SmackDown at? And what Adam Pearce say? It's in Chicago. He said, that's home. So it alluded to he finna go home and go get his wife. Right? And I guess because if his wife don't come out with him, she not in the group with CM Punk too, huh? According to y'all. It gotta be officially with Duddy putting together. Hey, they can't just be together. Right? Like Naomi not part of the bloodline, but every chance she gets, she quotes, oh, she's in the bloodline. Oh, Naomi and Jimmy not together. Y'all are crazy. But my question is, are you anticipating AJ Lee coming back to get Becky?
Of course, because you're gonna come back and get Stephanie. Of course.
I'm just saying, like, are you? Is she coming back? Is it confirmed? Because people online, they talk about, oh, she might not come back. I think it's a done deal. It's like 90% to me.
But yeah, it would make sense for her to come back though and get Becky.
Are you excited for it? Becky and Seth versus CM Punk and AJ Lee at WrestlePalooza.
I guess it's cool. I'm not really excited for it, but it's cool though.
It's cool. I agree.
Because it's gonna be a good feud and all that, a good rivalry. But yeah.
But then my next question is, we don't know. This is speculation. Is AJ Lee just back for this one-off, or she gonna be back here to feud with Becky?
I don't know. She might be.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
She might stay here.
Because there's no way she can have the stamina. Even if she's been training for a couple months or she's been training, you can't have the stamina. You only can get, it's like it's football, basketball, or any sport you play. You can train however you want to, but until you play that sport officially out there, you can't get your legs and your wind correctly. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take her some time to get up to Becky's level. To be able to really run. That's why the tag match is perfect. It's perfect. But I don't know if she's gonna be doing them live shows to get her reps up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's gonna be doing that because fans can't wait to get their phones out and say, "Oh, we seen AJ Lee tonight," and show off her moves and all that kind of stuff. They ain't gonna nothing be secret. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna better get her official legs back there. We saw Nikki. Nikki looked good, but is she all the way back yet? No, because there ain't no you gotta be in the ring. That's all I'm saying. You gotta be in the ring to get better. You got to knock the rust off. She been going for I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? And she was never like a in ring girl like that. She was never just coming in and just out wrestling anybody. Her thing was that mic. She just like CM Punk. She cut one of the greatest women's promos ever. You know what I'm saying? She was one of them. She had mic work and she had character work and she had likability. That's what AJ Lee. That's right. And she was just different. She was anti-diva. She wasn't one of the divas. She was an anti-diva. And Becky an anti-diva too. But she would never say she anti-diva because they're women wrestlers. They came in with the horsewoman to change the game. They want, but if Becky was in AJ Lee's era, she'd be anti-diva. She wasn't one of them. She wasn't no Nikki Bella and one of them. She wasn't no Alicia Fox. She wasn't cut from that cloth. She was more like AJ Lee and Paige. And I can't forget the other girl's name. That was with AJ Lee, one of her friends. Oh, I can't forget her. I can't remember her name, bro.
I don't remember.
She used to do the spear. Oh, I can't remember her name. It'll come to me after the show's over. But then my next question is, so we probably gonna do the tag match at WrestlePalooza. So then what we do next with CM Punk?
That's so early though.
It's so early, but she coming back Friday.
You sure about that? CM Punk, he was gonna be on Chicago no matter what.
He gonna be on Chicago no matter what, but the way they set it up was great. He was gonna be on there no matter what, but the setup was perfect.
I think it's just more speculation.
You think
it's just more speculation because CM Punk, he was gonna be on Chicago no matter what. So they just speculating it more.
Oh, they most definitely dropping a little thing for you to talk about it. I wouldn't be surprised if Becky say something tomorrow to keep building it up because it's their feud. You know what I'm saying? Becky and Seth, I'm the greatest couple of team ever in WWE history. Like nobody can touch us. They can start saying all kind of little things. You know what I'm saying? It is all because you got to keep building up because fans take any little thing and they run with it. You gotta keep building, but I'm telling you, if she wasn't coming back, this is how you really know. If she wasn't coming back, Becky wouldn't have acknowledged it. Cause WWE don't play those type games. If they not gonna do anything, they don't acknowledge it because we all know, like I always say, WWE don't do anything. Everything WWE do is on purpose. Everything they do is on purpose. So if they wasn't gonna do it, Becky Lynch wouldn't have said nothing because you like, oh, she don't even work here. She wouldn't have said it. She said it multiple times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's back in the day. That's like when John Cena and R-Truth was going crazy and John Cena's like, you can't handle the truth. That's how you knew he was coming back because John Cena acknowledged it. Yeah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You would just let it go by if people don't know because it's all built-in story and they don't want people saying stuff to mess up their story and what they build to exactly. They're not going to add something into it that they're not really doing. You know what I'm saying? It's all coordinated production. We seen Unreal. They all working together. But they don't make it not good though. I'm just saying, like if they doing that, about how they moving. So, and if she coming back on SmackDown, she probably cut a promo calling out because Becky and Seth won't be there. She'll probably cut a promo standing next to CM Punk, and she'll probably talk crazy about Becky, and they'll anticipate for Monday. And I guarantee doing that Palooza, bro. That's the big night. ESPN first night too. They want to make that big.
Yeah.
But they want to make it big, but they're not going to give away Seth and CM Punk. Yeah, they gonna say that probably for Saudi now. I thought it was gonna be Jey Uso, but I think he might have got rolled off, or they gonna do him versus Vision versus Usos. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, my question is, after this one, what's next for Seth and CM Punk? Where they feud go from here? Because this is getting heated. This is as far as they can go.
And they gotta do their one-on-one match though.
Hell in a Cell, or Last Man Standing, or I Quit. Boy, the one didn't say I Quit would be legendary.
It'll be some stipulation.
man, this is Magic Seth saying, I quit. And CM Punk getting it. Can you imagine CM Punk saying, I quit to Seth Rollins?
CM Punk would say it. So
To Seth Rollins?
yes.
I don't know, bro. That's something different. He probably would say it, but to Seth would be, because they really hate each other. This feels personal as it can get. This feels real. It feels real. You know, like Seth and Roman is brothers. They just fighting because they both trying to get to the top. You know, and Seth took Paul Heyman from him and all that kind of stuff, right? But Seth and CM Punk is personal. Hey, I just want to hurt you bad. Like, they both done took stuff from each other. Like, man, last thing Seth did was take the world title from him. He just finally won it back. He had it for 5 minutes.
And you know, Seth's still mad that because he ain't never beat CM Punk in no one-on-one match.
I know he ain't counting Money in the Bank. He'd count the moment.
Yeah,
Fans will count it, but he don't count it. He not gonna count that one, and he not gonna count the steel cage. When Roman came out and helped him, he wants to beat CM Punk by his own merit. The only one he'll count is that triple threat at WrestleMania. He'll definitely say that one because of WrestleMania event WrestleMania. But he ain't never just lay him down one-on-one, them two go out and go get it.
Yeah.
With nobody else, just them two. They saving that one for a big time show. You know what I'm saying? So finally, my last question, because with everything said, like Becky's clear in the vision. Hey, it's y'all fault y'all didn't see it. AJ Lee probably come back Friday, or it's just speculation. We'll see, because they put a lot on it tonight. You know, what was Clash in Paris? They speculated a little bit, but tonight they put it everything on the fire. It's like now AJ Lee gotta come back. You know, it was a lie, bro. Like, damn. It wasn't even like speculation. It was like just a done deal. I like this now. At this point, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, just now she gonna be coming back on Raw. Just now.
Yes. I know, like how y'all kept talking about it. And then they probably, if she comes back this early, they definitely doing it at WrestlePalooza, because that's the first ESPN show. They trying to make it big with their new partnership, the $1.4 billion deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything on the line for that. Which is like, it's like they first now on Netflix. They always want to make a great impression. You know, because with WWE, it's about the numbers. They want their numbers to inflect why you bought the product. So then their partners will be happy for what they got. You know, they ain't nothing all about the numbers. What your place for that he say? Yeah, our gate was we broke the record. They can't wait to say that. Yeah. You know, that's WWE MO.
That's what they do.
So with all that said, this is my final question. At the end of the day, when the smoke clears, who will win the feud between Seth Rollins and CM Punk? Or do it never end?
It's never gonna end, but
CM Punk and Drew ended.
Well, yeah, but this ain't like CM Punk and Seth though. This is what they got.
This is different. It's
stuff
different
in the past.
This is. I don't think it never went into. I think just this chapter.
But
so who you got to win this chapter?
Coming out on top.
I think I got Seth to come out on top too. I see it like Seth won it at the 4-way. CM Punk can win at Palooza, because obviously he got to win that one because he need a dub to get to the world title match. You know, and then that leaves AJ versus Becky Lynch too. So obviously those two gonna have to win that one. And it's AJ Lee's first match back. They got so much stuff working on their side. You know, I'm like, man. And that'd be so messed up for a second. No, he'd be mad because remember he lost on the first night of Netflix. In the main event too, with a bloodied eye. Like, can you see the vision? I'm like, damn. Oh my God. So that would do that, and that leads to the next match. I don't know what stipulation gonna be. So okay, match one more. If you had to pick a stipulation, what would you say for they last match in this chapter? Is it a Hell in a Cell blow off or what?
I don't think they do.
We do a buried live? So back. They ain't gonna do that in Saudi.
I don't know what type of match they could do. The I Quit match did sound good though.
That do sound good. I love I Quit. We haven't had who was the last I Quit match?
I don't even know.
I think it was it Roman? No, it wasn't Roman and Kevin Owens. That was Last Man Standing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When Kevin Owens had his hands cuffed up. I think it was Last Man Standing. I can't remember the last I Quit match in WWE.
Last I Quit match, yeah.
So that would be that's what I'm picking. Everybody else gonna be like Hell in a Cell, Hell in a Cell. Because that's just the normal. The blog
though. Seth already got Hell in a Cell. Do something different.
Yeah, that's why I want to see something different. That's why I said That's why I said I quit match, because I don't want to see a last man standing, which that would be good too. But we done seen those plenty of times, and then we don't want to see a street fight.
Yeah,
we don't want to see a Chicago. We don't want to see a New York. We don't want to see a Philly. Whatever city you in, we don't want to see that street fight. I want to see personally. I want to see an I quit match. To hear one of them two say I quit to the other will be legendary, because they literally hate each other. This is probably the most bloodiest. I don't know what feud is more bloody than theirs. Can you think of one?
Yeah, they got a bloody feud. I don't know.
I can't think. I had to go back in time for this one. Right now, ain't nobody touching them. I can't think of nobody. I can't think of no. This almost like when Heyman and Swerve were just at their peak. Like even Roman and Cody wasn't bloody. They wasn't bloody.
It was just about who's gonna be the top guy.
Yeah, that's what that was about. This is different. You don't see these that often. Like Drew and CM Punk like that too, but this one is different.
Yeah,
so I'm excited because you gotta remember for Becky, AJ Lee was my favorite girl. I never tell you that, but she was my number one. Because she was different. I like the anti-D. I don't like the one that's normal. You know? Yeah. I like AJ Lee. Oh, I don't know if you remember, her name was Caitlyn. Do you remember Caitlyn? Or that was before you? Because she wasn't as big as all them. Yeah, it was Caitlyn. AJ Lee and Caitlyn was a tag team. That she was good. If those girls could have like the NXT now, oh my goodness, that Performance Center, they no telling how great they would be. Like imagine AJ Lee in Performance Center. God damn, AJ Lee can wrestle. That wouldn't have been fair. I just like with the Bellas. Think of the Bellas could wrestle. Oh my God, bro. But yeah, so like that's why I'm seeing how this go. Like I just want to see I Quit match, bro. Like
yeah, I Quit match would be like the right match to do.
Hey, like in the comments below, let us know the end this feud between CM Punk and Seth. If you was booking it, what would you want to be the final match? Would you want to be in a Hell in a Cell, I Quit, Last Man Standing, Street Fight, or something else? Sound off, let us know. Hey, I damn sure don't want to be no ambulance match. That's way off putting. I did Street Fight.
Give me a street fight instead of the ambulance.
I'm not giving you
terrible.
Oh, before we go, let me throw this one at you. What if we get a ladder match? That's how Jericho and Shawn Michaels blew theirs off. Because if you know how to work a ladder match, it can be a really great ladder match. It can be iconic.
But this ain't CM Punk ladder match though. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Punk, like young CM Punk, a ladder match would have been cool. But this CM Punk, he ain't here for no ladder matches.
He ain't here for but let me tell you why I said it. It's gonna be easy. They're both like one of the iconic Money in the Bank winners.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I said it. That's how this one all started. You know? Well, that's what led it to be even more than personal than what it is. You know? So that's why I threw that out. I was like, they both iconic with the ladders. You know? So I'm like,
we had a one-on-one ladder match in years, right?
Years either. Yeah. That's why I said like, I think the last one with them was Roman and Kevin Owens was the last one ladder match. I think they did one. I think they did one early on in their feud. They went through a lot of stipulations too. I think that was personal too. Like Kevin Owens though, play all his feuds is personal. Oh, Kevin Owens and Cody.
What?
Kevin Owens and Cody with the last ladder match where they had the double titles.
Yeah, at a Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I forgot about that when Cody hit the Alabama Slam on him. It messed him up. Hey, man. But that was iconic though. And it was a different kind of finish because they finished it right there instead of like the old get on the ladder and we teeter-totter and back and forth. They did a different type of finish. You know? They could have it because ladder match, if you do it right, is brutal. But if I put money down, I'm definitely sticking with the I Quit match. Most definitely.
Yeah, I Quit match seems it sounds right.
But hey, we wish in line. We catch y'all later. Peace.